Hello there. What is going on, everybody? We are live. It is Sunday night, April 5th, and we're doing some live streaming. We're doing some Legion AI, and I'm going to be showcasing the new Legion deck. I'm set up on the Naboo table. We've got a bit of a different setup than I normally have. Right now, I've got the overhead view here, and I'm doing Republic versus Separatists. And yes, let me know what you think. We're gonna talk about what we're gonna do here for a minute, and then I'm gonna just kind of jump into play. We're set up for a skirmish, even though I kind of have a 6x3 mat. The big Naboo wall. Basically, this line here is going to be where the map kind of ends. We're just using this half of the battlefield. And yeah, so that's it. So what we're doing today, we're doing skirmish. I am running Obi-Wan Kenobi. I did put the lists in the description, so you should be able to see those there. But yeah, we've got Obi-Wan with two phase 2 clone troopers, each with the Z6 offensive push, frag grenades, and targeting scopes, and then one phase 1 clone trooper with also with Z6, the phase 1 clone specialist, frag grenades and targeting scopes. And then Obi-Wan has force reflexes and aggressive tactics. So, and I'm going up against the Separatists. I'm going against Dooku with Force Choke, Force Reflexes, 3 units of B1 battle droids with the extra trooper and the 3 black die, the E5C guy, and then 2 droidicas. Now that's over 500 points for the Separatists. So, you know, just to let you guys know, we're over 500 points because one of the things I'm doing here is I kind of rushed out the AI system. So we're going to be using the AI deck that I've got printed out. It's going to help us determine who does what and how everything goes. We'll be shuffling this each time and then pulling a card, and it's going to tell us, you know, if something happens during the command phase, and then of course when we're activating a unit, we'll pull a different card and follow the action priority, movement priority, and attack priority on the cards. So if you haven't already seen, I did kind of a video, and I have all of this stuff on Crabbok.com that talks about all of this whole system. So we're going to get started here in just a moment. Let's see. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to preface before we get started. One big thing about an AI players, and of course, let us know if you have any questions. I will try to get to as many of the questions as I can. My lovely wife Sarah is helping me out. Kind of, she's keeping an eye out for questions. So if you want to catch her attention really badly, if you want to throw up a super chat, that's going to make it a lot brighter, and it'll make sure your question gets through, and she'll kind of relay that to me. Basically, one of the things I'm trying to do is refine the AI system a little bit, because I have gotten a couple of questions and some feedback, because I kind of rushed this system out earlier than I wanted to, because I wanted to give everybody some stuff to be able to start playing right away, since everybody's stuck at home. If you don't want to be able to do, if you don't want to have to do online stuff, I wanted to just give somebody an option right away, and then we can refine it along the way. Now, one of the pieces of feedback I got is AI on droids supersedes some of the things that they would have for the command phase, and that can actually really hurt them, since the AI opponent never does face-up orders, and so all of the droids would be stuck without their B1 chain. So in order to make up for that, for Separatists, I gave them an extra 100 points, and we're going to see how that goes. All right, so we're doing skirmish. We're running through the skirmish cards today. We went face-off, which is just that 2 bubble for deployment from the center of your side. We went with Dawn, so we can't perform attacks beyond range 2 on the first turn. And we went with Elimination. And Elimination is going to be interesting on this one. Now, this is one is just a straight-up death match. There's not going to be any objectives that we need to secure or anything like that. So if the AI pulls up with an objective action, it's going to be to kill or to move to kill the nearest unit. And so that's going to be kind of one of the new AI kind of changes that we're going to see, or at least things that kind of make it a little unique for the AI. But I'll be taking some notes here on how certain things are going to work out. This is only going to be a 5-round game. I'm not sure if we're going to go all the way to the end, but we're going to play enough to give you guys a good feel of it. So with that said, the AI always has priority. They're always going to go first. I will go ahead and plan cards since I don't have. They're not going to use cards. They're always going to pull from the pile, and you know that's fine. I think we're kind of going to be mostly safe on this first turn anyway, since it's dawn. We're restricted. A lot of people deployed, kind of out in the open, and yeah, I think that's going to be good. So let's just go ahead and I am just going to go ahead and play standing orders this turn, and we will begin. Obi-Wan will give himself an order, and he'll take a surge token because he's got aggressive tactics. Now, one of the other things is when we get to switch to overhead. When we get to doing any optional or free actions that somebody has, I don't know if I wrote this on the rules, but they're supposed to happen automatically. So anytime you have the option as an AI player to take a free action, you would take it. That probably needs to be refined a little bit. So I've pulled from the pile. We're going to go, we got Commander first. Oh, and before that happens, we need to pull a random card for command phase. All AI commanders make an additional attack action at the end of their activation. Well, that's interesting. Okay, so Dooku will be able to attack twice if he can get in range. Fortunately, this is dawn, so he might not be able to see anybody, but he might be able to reach Obi-Wan if he moves twice. All right, so here we go. We're going to pull a card for Dooku. His action priority here is going to be move, attack, move, and then special. So let's go ahead and activate. So Dooku's definitely going to move. We're overhead, yeah. Dooku's definitely going to move. His movement priority is to spot the most enemies possible, and other than that, to map center. So he's trying to go to get the most enemies that he can get in range possible, and I think his closest movement is going to be about right here. He did one move. Now he's got attack. Let's see if he's in range. If he can attack Obi-Wan. He does have range on Obi-Wan, range 2, and now Dooku, that means he's going to roll Dooku's lightning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's going to move and attack with Dooku's lightning. And because we got that command card, he's going to attack Obi-Wan actually 2 times in a row. So here we go. And I'm going to try and roll these right here. We knocked over a bench. Okay, so he got, 2 crits and a hit. Now, Obi-Wan will probably, I'm going to say Obi-Wan gets heavy cover because of the barricade in the way here. So that's going to knock one of those out, but he's still got 2 in the way. Obi-Wan's going to get a suppression, and Obi-Wan's going to defend. Whoops, I rolled this way off the table. Looks like we got a block and a miss, so Obi-Wan's going to take a wound. And by the way, I'm using these alternative tokens. These are the luxury playstyle tokens. I'm using damage, and these are X-Wing's charge for surge, and I'm also going to be using the shield tokens for X-Wing for the Droidicus shields. Those are really good for shields in this because they are also double-sided. They're all full metal, and if you go to luxuryplaystyle.com, you can use code Crabbok VIP to save 15%. That actually does help out the channel because they do sponsor this channel, so that's one thing you can do if you like what I do. All right, so that's one thing that Dooku did. Now he's going to attack again. Now he did have Pierce 1 on that, but Obi-Wan's immune to Pierce, and he couldn't use Makashi Mastery on it. And I think that's it. Dooku would also have Force Reflexes. He would have had a free dodge. So Dooku's going to go again. He is going to roll, 3 surge and a hit. Dooku does have surge to crit. So now the hit's going to go away for the heavy cover, but that's going to be 3 crits. Now scatter is not going to matter here, so Obi-Wan's going to defend against 3 hits this time. Okay, let's see what Obi-Wan can roll. All right, Obi-Wan will spend his surge. He'll take another damage and another suppression. So already AI Dooku off to some nastiness, and that's the extra attack. That's one of the things, because the AI is not always smart. I wanted it to have extra bonuses to kind of make up for its lack of smartness, and sometimes it can do that, but I wanted it to be a very simple system. You just flip over one card, do what the card says. I know there's other AI systems out there that have a lot of if-then statements, and you have to see, if this happens, can I do that? If that happens, can I do this? And at a certain point, then you're just really, it's a lot of work, and I wanted something very, very simple. All right, so it's my turn now, and Dooku has a dodge, which is going to be problematic. I suppose I could probably move up and take some shots on Dooku. My clones, while I have Z6 on these dudes, and Obi-Wan has a face-up order, by the way. So I'm if I pull from the pile, I'm going to be getting somebody. So let's go ahead and go. We'll go with the phase 2s. Oh, and by the way, the phase 2s should have a surge already. Actually, I'm going to go with the phase 1 because of that. Phase 1 is going to go ahead and get a free aim due to the specialist. So that much is good. So the specialist is used, and we're going to move and shoot. We're going to basically move right up to here. All right, and move that Z6. If I only had issued some orders out, fire support would have been potentially really nice, but I don't know if we would have range on everybody. All right, so we've got Dooku at range. He's out of cover. He's out in the open, and that's part of the AI system too. The AI doesn't care always about cover, and since he was moving for Obi-Wan, there was nowhere that he would have taken cover behind. So now we've got an aim. Did I put the aim token out there? Because it's actually important because you might not roll it. We're going to shoot Dooku, and we're going to roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 black. We're going to add that Z6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 2 surge available for the other clones if I want. So we got a lot of dice here. All right, I got 3 crits. 1 surge, 1 hit. I can roll 3. I can reroll 3 with the aim because of targeting scopes. And I got 2 more hits through all of that. I will spend 1 nearby surge to convert that to a hit. That's not a bad shot on Dooku. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 coming in for Dooku. Dooku is going to spend the dodge to cancel 1, so he's going to only have to roll against 6. And because again, you always do your optional things. And let's see how many damage Dooku takes. He gets 2 surge, so Dooku's going to take 2 damage, but 2 are going to come right back, so I'm going to lose 2 clones here. Oh, they're dead. Okay, let me pull them off. Because Dooku, he does have deflect, right? Yeah, he does. Okay, so that's 2 damage on Dooku and a suppression. But now his dodge is gone, so now we can kind of go crazy on him. Although Obi-Wan, I don't think Obi-Wan will be able to reach him. Because he has, Obi-Wan has charge, so actually he probably will. All right, so now we're going to go back to the AI. We've got droidekas over on the other side. And let's switch back to overhead, and we're going to pull, we got a droideka. So we've got 1 and 2. 1 will be the blue, 2 will be the, and this is just a random flip. The gold ones, I'll just say odd will be blue, even will be gold, and I'll just flip over until I get it. So I got odd. So the blue is going to go first. If I had more than that, I could pull until I got their number, but basically that, or you can just roll a die or flip a coin, but just the idea is it's supposed to be random. All right, so they are going to go, and let's see what they want to do. I've got a card for them. We're going to ignore command phase, and we've got action priority is going to be objective, then aim and attack, then recover, then dodge. Well, objective in this case is to kill everybody else, so they don't have any shots that they can do. One of the things that they're going to do in this case, since they have wheel mode, and also, well, gosh, the closest thing they can do is objective. This is going to mean they turn into speed 3, and then they're going to move. But they aren't going to get 2 moves because everything else on there they can't do. So they're going to move to the closest enemy they can find, which is going to basically put them in the wheel mode. They're going to be right over here. And actually, let me flip them. Let me swap them out into actually being in wheel mode. I'm being a little bit less than precise with these guys right now, but that's okay. All right, I'll set them off to the side. So they just did a single speed 3 move. They didn't have a second move in their action priority, so they forfeit it. The only other thing they could do, they couldn't aim and attack. I suppose they could recover, but since they have nothing, there's absolutely nothing gained from that. I'm going to have them do a dodge, which is the last thing. All right, that's it for those guys. They're getting in position. So while they can't spend their shields, let me put their shields on them too, by the way. While they can't spend those shields, they can spend the dodge at least. All right, we're going to go back now. I'm going to do Obi-Wan last because I want these guys to see if we can kill Dooku. I'm going to go with these Phase 2 clones right here. They are going to, I think they're going to move and shoot. And if we can move inside this piece here underneath and touch Dooku, or touch the piece, it won't obscure us. So I'm going to move these guys to right here. They are touching this piece, so it's not going to give Dooku heavy cover coming from us. But Dooku is at least going to have light cover because he does have a suppression. All right, so we're going to move, and when we move, I'm going to exhaust their offensive push and get a free aim. So now they've got an aim, and they spent their surge already, but there's another surge available, and they're going to attack Dooku with a Z6, but they don't have the extra trooper. They don't have that 5th trooper, so I'm just going to be rolling one less black die, but it's still a lot of dice we're rolling on Dooku here, and we have the targeting scopes. If we can get into range 1, we can use the frag grenades, which will be real nice. All right, so we've got 1 crit, 1, 2, 3. We've got 1 of these, so I'm going to re-roll 3 with my aim. Oh man, that's a lot of surge. I'll spend the 1 surge from my neighbor here and make that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 of which will go away because of his suppression. I'm knocking things over. So 4. Dooku's rolling against 4. He will take another suppression here. Oops. And let's see what... Wow, Dooku takes 3 damage. Dooku's up to 5 wounds. What does he got? He's got 6. 1 more health will finish off Dooku. That's insane. That's really lucky. Good job, clones. Now we're going to pull from the pile again with our droids, and it is a regular droid, so it's a core. We've got 3 of them, so I'm just going to pull until I get a 1, a 2, or a 3. All right, we've got 7, 5, 8, 4, 9, 1. All right, so the first guys, this green guy's over to the left. They are going to, we'll flip a random card. They're going to be objective, aim, shoot, or aim and standby. So they will, objective, first thing they want to do is move. Well, actually, they have to follow their normal stuff. They have to follow AI shoot. And since they can't shoot because nobody's in range 2 because it's first round, then they get to follow their normal action priority. In this case, it's going to be an objective action, which will be to move and to get a shot. And now, all things considered, you go for the closest enemy. In this case, it's going to be this unit of Phase 1 clones. So they're going to try to move as close as they can. If they can touch this gazebo, it's not going to give heavy cover to their shots. So yeah, they're going to move there, and they're going to shoot. Well, aim and shoot, but they won't take the aim since they don't have the 2 actions, and it wouldn't make sense for them to move and aim. So they're going to shoot this unit. Now they're a full strength unit, so they're going to roll 6 white. No, I'm sorry, 7 white. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 3 black. But they have nothing to modify this attack, and they're coming for these clones. Ouch! So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 damage coming in for the clones. We've only got 4 people left alive for the Phase 1s. Let's see. Oh, we're going to lose... wait, I should have rolled 2 more. Okay, so we're going to lose 3. Ouch. We are down to just the leader at this point. And we'll finally take a suppression on this unit. So those guys are almost dead. That was a really good shot from clones, or from B1 battle droids. All right, next up goes back to me. I've got 1 unit left, so I'm going to go with the other Phase 2 clones, and they're going to do the same thing. They're going to move up, and they're going to try and shoot Dooku. Actually, maybe they shouldn't. Maybe they should try and shoot some droids, because... I mean, I think they can get these guys in range. They'll get heavy cover because they're behind a gazebo. But, I mean, I think that's worth it because I think Obi-Wan can kill Dooku. All right. So, let's see. These guys... Actually, I didn't have that. All right, so they're going to move. See how far forward I can get them. Now, it might make a little more sense to put them behind this thing, but I'm not trying to win a tournament here. I'm just trying to make it because it's harder to reach underneath pieces of terrain. Also, I'm hoping to get that unit out of cover. I see 3 are not obstructed, but no, I didn't quite get that unit out of cover. All right, so we move. I'm also exhausting their offensive push to give them an aim. And I spent that other aim already. So I've got 1 aim on these guys, and they're going to shoot with the Z6. So it's going to be 6 white, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 4 black. 1, 2. What am I doing with all my dice? Where did they all go? There they are. All right. Big shot into the... Oh, and the droids we've got. Whoa, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to re-roll 3, and I really like having targeting scopes with clones. Oh, and all good. Okay, so we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2 of which will go away for heavy cover. So there's 5 damage left for these droids. They're going to roll white dice. More white dice. All right, 5 white. And only 1 save. So those guys are going to lose 4 droids fall out of here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll just take them out of the back. Oh, right. And a suppression for those droids. All right, now we go back to Separatists, and that's going to be, it's the other droidica. And the other droidica, I'll pull a random card. He is going to move, special attack, move. So he'll move. And he's also going to go into wheel. His move priority is enemy deployment zone, and then also to spot the nearest enemy. So he is going to try and basically move towards the center. He's facing that way, so he's going to go into wheel mode. Now, I think for wheeled mode, I may have to make a special adjustment to how that works, and that's going to be if they could move normally and still get a shot, then they won't go into wheeled mode. But if they have no shots even with a normal move, then they'll go ahead and go into wheeled mode. That's kind of what I think they're going to do. And we're going to go about right there. Oh wait, I should have just... So that's just 2 moves. He was farther behind. There we go. So they're kind of lined up to kind of swoop in a little bit later, but like I'm losing clones really quick, so I don't know if it's going to matter all that much. I don't have any more clones left to go, so we've got these last 2 units of B1s, and oh wait, no, actually I do have Obi-Wan.
I have a question. How many B1s is too many, in your opinion?
How many B1s is too many? 7. Since I think it's very popular to run 6 B1s right now. I have a feeling once we get the tanks in, of course everybody playing on Tabletop Simulator is running all the new stuff. Once all the newer stuff comes out, people probably won't run as many, and I think we might see a lot more naked B1 units just as filler and extra activations, and not necessarily like fully loaded B1 units.
And someone asked, can you sing us a song like the Piano Man? Because I feel like we're all in the mood for a melody, and that makes things feel all right.
I have a feeling I know who that was that asked that. No, but maybe I'll do some singing. Maybe we'll do a live stream with the guitar and harmonica or something like that one of these days. Okay, we're going to go with Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan's he's gonna jump down using the Force. He doesn't have, so I'm just gonna put him about right there, and then he's gonna move in again to Dooku, and he's gonna utilize charge. Obi-Wan's he's gonna get a free dodge also with Force reflexes before he does that. But yeah, he's going to try and finish off Dooku. He's gonna roll 2 of each color, and we'll see if we can kill Dooku. 2 white, 2 black, 2 red. He has no aim. So he's got critical 2, impact 2, pierce 2, but Dooku's immune to pierce. We got 4. So Dooku's gonna roll 4. 2 damage through. That kills Dooku. Obi-Wan slices down Dooku. Hello there, he says. And so Dooku's gone. So that's good. And Obi-Wan does have a dodge. And 2 suppression. So now we're going to go to the 2 B1s. First one is going to go.
Oops.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, back to the.
All right. We're going to pull move, attack, move, special. So this is going to be these guys behind the tree. Move, attack, move, special, and they're going to move and attack, but their AI is going to overwrite them if they are within range 2 of Obi-Wan, which they are. Then they're going to have to do their attack first. So then they'll just attack and then move. Yeah, and they'll spot the most enemies possible is for their movement priority. So when they do move, they're going to want to try and put as many people at their maximum range, and basically line up the most amount of shots possible for the next turn, which is actually kind of smart for them in this case. I can see them doing that. Their attack priority also is, and for this one would be to split fire. In this case, they only have one shot though, so they're going to roll everything they've got on Obi-Wan, and then they're going to move up. So that's going to be 3 black for their heavy weapon, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 white. Oh, maybe they'll kill Obi-Wan right here, right? No, that's actually a really bad shot. They only got 2 hits through, and 1 goes away due to light cover. Obi-Wan, do you want to spend the dodge here? Obi-Wan's not going to spend the dodge. He's going to save it because it looks like he's probably got another shot coming, and he takes a hit for it. So I'll flip one of these 1s over to be a 3. That's one thing I like about these tokens. They're double-sided. There's the suppression. And then it goes to the last separatist unit, and let's pull a card for them, see what they do. They might not even, they're going to have to attack because of AI attack, but they've got objective, aim, and attack, and then recover, and then dodge. So they'll end up just with a dodge since there's nothing for them to recover. And I think a unit, I don't know if it's in the rules yet, but I need to amend recover to where they'll only recover if there's at least 1 suppression or at least 1 exhausted card on them. If recovering would do nothing for the unit, then they'll skip that command. All right, so they're going to shoot. Again, that's everything here. 7 white, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 3 black. Obi-Wan is going to have heavy. No, are they touching? Let's see. Switch to overhead real quick. Yeah, they're touching that, so Obi-Wan's not going to get heavy cover. He's just going to have light cover. All right, let's see. 1, 2, only 2 again. This time Obi-Wan will dodge, so nothing goes through but 1 more suppression at least. So 4 suppression for Obi-Wan. You don't have to roll any dice though because he canceled all of the results. And that's going to do it for the round. And we'll do 5 more rounds of that. So I'm probably just going to play like 1 more round, and then we'll go from there. Maybe we'll get the droidicas in. Droidicas will come back. We'll pull off all the tokens. I hope you guys are kind of getting the feel of how this works. Did I just break a mini? Nope. All right, good. Almost did. Almost broke one. See how the droidicas get in here. And I did just break a droidica. I'll have to fix that. He was almost broken anyway.
Somebody said, okay, hear me out for a sec. What if
Okay.
AI versus AI, and you get to instigate a few noteworthy epic moments?
Well, you can totally do that. See, the cool thing about a system like this is this can be whatever you want it to be. It's like you can use it as a guideline. There are a lot of different AI systems for different games that I've seen. And I've seen another piece of criticism about my AI is that maybe it's dumb. And I totally get that. It's designed for you to just have fun with it. If you're a beginner, it'll do dumb decisions and then kind of give you an advantage. If you're an experienced player, give more points to the AI side. If you're just looking for something thematic, then set up a pitched battle. Set up a thematic battle. I could have done all of Naboo and just had 2 AAT tanks rolling down the street to Theed Palace, kind of like in the movie, and then had only 3 Jedi. I could even break the rules and run 3 commanders if I wanted to. If we had Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan together or something like that. But just set up something pitched and then see if you can beat it, despite how dumb it is. But again, if you're doing something like that, if you want to just make a couple of judgment calls, okay, it'll be all AI, but when Dooku faces off against Obi-Wan, then I'm going to make the best strategic decision possible because I want it to be an epic duel. There's absolutely, you can do that. I think that's a great idea. But I think it's important to plan those things out ahead of time. I think it takes it a little bit away from it if in the middle of the game you start changing the rules, because then you're just playing make-believe,
And somebody else is asking if you're back to full operational parameters after your accident, and how is your head?
It's, you know, I'm just gonna say I'm happy to be alive. It could have been worse, but you know.
Still having to go to the chiropractor.
Yeah, yeah. Still, there is still pain, but I am, you know, I'm functional. I'm still making videos, as you can see, so I'm kind of working through it. All right, so let me get the rest of these tokens up, and we'll do one more round for you guys for tonight, and then hopefully that'll be helpful. And yeah, I'm gonna play a good command card because I got Obi-Wan over there. I think I'm gonna play Hello there, right? It's gonna gain Nimble. Each enemy unit at range 1 and 2. Yeah, we're gonna play Hello there for Obi-Wan, and then let me flip over a card. Now here we get this. It's time to nominate a new commander. This is something that I haven't anticipated before, so I think it goes with the highest courage value, and then beyond that, I would say probably most health. That makes also the most sense. And since it's these two B1 droids, I'd say we just random it, and I will just even for the brown, odd for the blue, and I'll pull a random card, and it's even, so it's going to be those guys. So our new commander, let me find a little token for him. I can't find one right now, so I'm going to give him this red heart. It's another. That's our new commander. As I destroy buildings, you know, yes. But yeah, sorry. So that's going to be the new commander. Other than that, it'll be somebody with the highest courage value, since they're all ones. You know, there's nothing I can do. All right, so they're going to be considered the commander for right now. So I'll remove a core, and that's important because if I get something that gives commanders an extra ability, then so be it. All right. We'll pull a card, and this is command phase. Every AI unit recovers and gains a dodge token. Each wounded AI unit recovers 1 health. So if Dooku had survived, he would have actually healed 1. Nobody is going to gain anything through recovering, but everybody is going to gain a dodge tokens for them. So that's going to make things a little harder to get some damage through. And now you're seeing more of these new effects. Since you can't really play command cards when you're playing by yourself, this is specifically the way to do it. Boom, boom, and there's one more for those guys. All right. And since the AI also always goes first, Obi-Wan gains Nimble and the activation phase. He gains an aim, a dodge, and a standby and a surge token. Okay. So Obi-Wan's going to take a dodge. Oh, and a standby. We've got, how many guys will have range 1 to 2? 1, 2, 3. Oh, I get 2. I'm going to get an aim, a dodge, and a standby. Let's take all 3. Mr. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Oh, we're going to get rid of 1 of his suppression also. And let's begin. All right, AI going first. We're going to pull from the pile for them. They got a core, so it's going to be either the wounded guys or the non-wounded guys, so odd or even. And it was even, so it's going to be the full strength guys in the back.
You're not showing the cards anymore. I keep going back to the camera.
Oh no, I was just looking at it really briefly. All right, so let's see here. They're going to get card number 10 here, which is special, which they don't have any special. That would be like pulling the strings or any kind of special action. Next would be aim and attack, move, or standby. So aim and attack. Oh, they're going to do AI attack first, and then after that they will move. All right, so they're just going to, because they have AI attack, right? You know what would also be kind of cool is for certain command abilities I could add on all droids lose AI attack for this round. I could probably just add that onto a couple of cards. I'm gonna write that down. That lose AI attack. I'm making notes here. And also, any of you guys who are playing at home, if you're trying this out and you have some feedback or suggestions, be sure to email them to me or post them in the Discord or something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 white, and then 3 black. All right, and they're going to attack Obi-Wan. That's the only one that they can attack. Oh, man, only 1 hit. He's still got suppression, so that goes away for his light cover. Now, here's something that he can do. He can spend that standby, because, yeah, I think he's going to spend the standby. Oh, wait, no, he was shot, so he's going to lose the standby. Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, good thing they didn't aim.
Is the AI system going to be available to try out? It's on your website.
Yes,
right?
it's available right now. It's on Crabbok.com. If you go to Crabbok.com, there's a section called Custom Content, and under that page, I have a lot of different games where I've made free expansions for, like Armada. I have an AI system for Armada. I have an AI system for here. And it's a PDF that you can download, as well as all of the rules. And it's a PDF of each card. You can print those out. If you don't want to print them all out and cut them and sleeve them, at the bottom of that page, there's a separate PDF that has all 10 cards laid out. And what you can do is just print out a single page with all 10 cards on it and just roll a 10-sided die to reference each card number, because each card number has a number in the bottom. So you can certainly do that instead of having to print out, and cut out 10 different cards and shuffle them. So you can do it however you prefer. I just like having a deck of cards that's a little more convenient for me. And if you're going to print them out, do them like 3 by 3 on a page. That gets them closest to actual regular, like Magic the Gathering kind of card size. That's really, really close.
If you plan updates, can you set a next update date so we can plan to wait until you have done your updates?
I don't have any planned updates just yet. So if I do come out with a date, I will let you know on when I'm going to do any physical changes to the cards. But right now, a lot of the stuff that I'm going to update is just in the rules on how the cards are used. So if you want to print out the cards now, that's still going to get you most of it. The only thing I've thought of cards is perhaps lose AI attack, and that could be something as simple as a rules update. All even numbered cards make you lose AI attack. It could be something as simple as that. And that wouldn't even require any card changes. So I may not have to change any of the cards at all. All right. So now they're going to move, and their movement priority was to spot the most enemies possible, and then the map center. Oh, you know what? I forgot to move them last turn, didn't I? Because I was talking. Well, all right. I screwed that one up. But I'll do it this time. Spotting the most enemies possible would probably put them straight forward. They're going to be kind of out in the open a little bit. One thing I haven't... Are you overhead right now?
Yes.
Okay. One thing I haven't talked a whole lot about is how you cohesify these guys. And in playtesting, I decided the smartest thing to do is just to cohesify them as tightly as possible, kind of in a diamond shape with the commander at the tip of the diamond, kind of closest to the nearest enemy. So that's kind of how I've been doing it. And that's kind of what I suggest. Because otherwise, then at a certain point, if you want to play really, really logically, then you don't need any cards. You just kind of do what you think the other person would do. That's most strategic. But for a system where you're just going to be very machine-like, that's, I think, the best way to go. Is something like that. All right, it goes to me. I will probably go with Obi-Wan here. I need to see if he's going to rally. So let's go with Obi-Wan. I didn't even put his token out there. All right, he's going to... Yeah, let's see what he rolls to rally. He's going to get rid of... Oh, no. Obi-Wan is actually only going to have one action. He is suppressed. He is right in the middle of everything. And that's a bummer, because I would have loved to have moved up and killed that enemy commander. But never to fear, Obi-Wan is going to move into melee with these guys and cut them down. All right, so he's got charge, so even though he only has one action, he still gets to attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and he's got an aim. So that's going to be 1, 2. Ooh, that's not bad. And he'll re-roll 2 with his aim. Sorry, and he's got critical 2, so these are going to become crits. So that's going to be 5 damage. And I'm pretty sure all 5 of it's going to go through, because they will only block 1, and he's got Pierce. So that droid unit's going to lose 5 units, which is not bad. So boom, 5 guys. That's the thing about droids, though. You kill 5, the unit's still got the leader, the heavy weapon, and another guy. So they still can attack so strong, They're so hard to kill, because you just need so many dice, and most heroes just don't have that many dice. Okay, so that's going to do it for Obi-Wan. He did spend his aim. He's gonna keep that dodge token, although he's not going to need it. We'll go back to the AI. They're going to pull they're going to pull Droideka, and let's just see left or right. We'll go with the right one. All right, so the far Droideka over there is going to he's going to do objective, aim and shoot, and aim and standby. All right, so what he's got what AI move shoot. So he's got to either move or shoot, and since in his case objective would be to kill. Yeah, he's got these. Actually, we can shoot at range 3 right now because we're not in turn 1 anymore. Now he can't aim and shoot these guys, and because we're not ignoring AI, so he's just going to shoot them, and then after that he will. That's all he's going to do, because then he would have aim and shoot and aim and standby. So that's all he's going to do is shoot. All right, and the Droideka rolls 2 black and a red per mini. All right, and he rolls 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 damage coming into this unit of clones, which doesn't have any. Oh, actually, they have a surge each. I keep forgetting. Phase 2s get that. Oh my goodness! Wow, no blocks for that. They will spend the surge, and they'll block 1. They'll lose 3. Ouch! That really hurts. And that's a suppressive attack, so they'll actually get 2 suppression.
Your arm in the camera.
Sorry. Thank you. All right. So that's going to do it for these guys. That's a pain in the butt. And now it goes to me. I gotta try and blow somebody up. Let's try and get some of that damage on these. You know what? No, let's go with these guys that are almost dead. They're gonna see if they can rally. They will get rid of 1, which is good because now they can take 2 actions. And they're going to aim and shoot these droids over here. And even though there's only the leader left, I've also got 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got that Z6. So I'm still rolling 7 dice with only 2 people left. Oh, all the whites are blank. I'll reroll 3 of them with that aim. That's not bad. I'll spend my nearby surge token to make that. No, actually I won't, because they're gonna have heavy cover. So I'm just gonna get 1 crit through. That unit they will block it, but they'll take a suppression. That was terribly unfortunate. And that's gonna do it for these guys. They are probably going to die. But it's okay, because we're just doing one, we're going to finish up this round, and that's going to kind of do it for the demo. I wanted to teach you guys a little bit how I was doing this. This is going to be the commander over there, General Roger. Let's see what he's going to do. He's going to say special move, attack, move. Well, I think that's going to go and coincide with what he was going to do anyway. He can't shoot Obi-Wan because Obi-Wan's engaged.
I am flipping back and forth too much.
he can definitely see these guys. And you can see this guy, who's closer. It's really close. I think these guys are closer. Let's see. I don't think. I don't know if they're gonna get heavy cover or not.
You can feral 3 with aim. I thought it was 2.
The reason I can reroll 3 with aim for my clones is because all of my clones have targeting scopes equipped, which gives them precise 1. So that is the reason. Normally, you're correct. It is only 2 for each individual aim.
Could we ever possibly see a skirmish or standard game of wife of? Oh no.
Oh no. Well, I don't think that's gonna. I think this is as close as you're gonna get. This is the skirmish. Yeah, this is it. Sarah is the AI actually. So there we go. All right, so these are going to be the closer guys. I don't think they're going to get heavy cover since that unit's touching that tree. We're going to go ahead and have them attack, see if they can finish off these wounded phase 2s. They're going to get light cover. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 3 black. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 goes away, so 3 damage coming into these weakened clones. They will take 1, which means the Z6 goes down. There's another suppression, but they're still alive. And then they're going to move. Their movement priority is towards the friendly commander, which they can't do, then because that's them. Then towards the enemy commander, which would be Obi-Wan, and I'll have them move kind of straight to him. And they always do their full movement unless it's going to put them inside a piece of terrain. They go as far along their full movement as they can. And so they're moving right there. All right.
Daniel says definitely more interested in more 500-point games on here. It's easier to follow with the smaller forces and board and shorter video.
I can understand that. I'm used to playing, the 800-point games, so it's harder to get used to that 500-point mindset. But I know a lot of people are really into that, and especially for something like a live stream where I'm gonna have to talk to you guys the whole time or whatever, I would lose my voice if it was too long. So I think 500 is good for this type of event. All right, so they went. I think I don't really have much else. I'm gonna take one more activation. I think we're gonna call it after that. We got one more phase 2, phase 2 clone unit, and they're going to. I think they're going to. Well, I guess they're gonna aim and shoot. We're gonna try and finish off this unit over here. They're gonna aim and shoot. So there's the aim, and they're still full strength, aren't they? I'm gonna move this so I can see how many are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I didn't add that extra trooper to them. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4 black, and then 6 white. I'm hoping for something good. I need all you guys watching at home to call upon the force, and I'm gonna be like Ray saying, "Be with me, be with me here." Let's see if we can kill it. How many droids do we have left in that unit? 4. All right, so I need 4 crits, right, or something like that. Oh, okay. We got 2 crits. 1, 2. We got 3 hits. They're gonna have heavy cover, and we got 1 surge, which is not bad. I'm gonna reroll 3. That's because precise 1, which makes my aim give me 1 extra. Oh, and those are all blank. So I will spend my surge to make that a hit. 2 go away. We have 4 damage. 4 damage. Now, I need the droid. Oh wait, the droids have a dodge, so they're not gonna die. They're gonna cancel 1. And wow, they blocked 2 more, so they only lose 1 guy. Well, that's where I'm going to call it for this one. So you kind of get an idea of how the AI is going to work. At the start of the next turn, we'd go to turn 3. There'd only be 2 more turns after that. We'd pull up the command phase, and the next turn it would be each AI recovers and gains a surge token. So not a super strong one. There's just I'm going to run through a couple more here with you guys. Each AI commander will make an additional attack at the end. We saw that one. Wounded ones recover 1 health. Reveal an order token. That unit may immediately perform a free attack against the closest enemy unit and then reshuffle the token afterwards. I like this one here. All commanders and operatives gain Arsenal 2 and gain the following weapon. It's modeled after Palpatine's Force Lightning a little bit in that it can be used in melee or in range 1 to 2, and it's 3 red. So they gain Arsenal 2. So everybody's makes enemy commanders and operatives a little deadlier. And if they already had Arsenal, since it stacks, like if you had it with Boba Fett, you could have like Arsenal 4 or something like that. So kind of cool. But yeah, that is the AI system. So I would love to hear what you guys think. I'm gonna sit down and read over some of the chat now, and I think that's gonna kind of do it. Thank you very much. All right. So yes, definitely. Appreciate all of the feedback tonight, guys. Thanks for tuning in. This was a fun one, though. Did you guys like the new camera setup?
We were saying it's a little fuzzy, so like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were trying to figure that out.
Yeah, it's just my first time kind of trying this particular setup, so I think there will be a little bit more refinement if I try to do something like this again. But we're making do. We're trying to do different stuff. Thank you. Yeah, the terrain is fun. I think that's one of the things that makes me really, really enjoy the game is definitely having fun with like the different types of terrain and building the boards, right? Like I really love just setting up a big table, a big board, and going for it. So yeah. But all right, I gotta end with a couple of admin notes too. By the way, guys, if you do like the channel and you want to see more, there's gonna be links down in the description. There's links to the lists in the description. There is, if you want to support the channel, there should be links for T-shirts. There's merch down there. Again, using the code Crabbok VIP for a luxury playstyle is a really great way to support the channel, and we definitely appreciate that as well. It's it's definitely one of the things that helps keep me operating and helping me stay in business and bringing you guys more content. Let's zoom out a little bit more. And in case you guys didn't know, with the table that we have going on here, it is able to be changed around a little bit, so I can adjust the lighting a little bit, right? So we can do some fun, different stuff here. And I think the lighting kind of depends on what we're going with, and like I'd love to get you guys' feedback on what you guys like. We can go purple, we can even dim it, so it's not quite so. We can go like that. I think this is kind of how like my battle reports used to be. They were a little darker like that, but I like turning the light up because it really shines more light on the buildings and on the terrain, and makes I think the battle pop a little bit more. Yeah. Let's see here. White is pretty good. Like teal is pretty nice too. It's kind of got maybe an early morning or maybe dusk or something like that. We can go green, real bright green if we wanted to. A lot of it really does depend on what we want to do. I don't think those work too well for Naboo. Yellow looks pretty cool. I kind of like yellow. Yellow has like a natural look to it. Yeah, that's kind of like this golden. There's a little orange, and of course red. Red is pretty awesome. There we go. Yeah, I am digging that. Oh, and we can do the overhead lights too. There we go. We can make everything red. Like what do you guys think of that? Like, is that too creepy? Is that too creepy? We can make the top lights. We can change the top lighting too. There's a lot of stuff I can do with the lighting in here. I've been trying to work on different things, and now that I'm seeing it on camera, this is blue or like a purplish blue on the top with red from the sides. Like I think it looks kind of cool, but it would be really hard to follow like a battle report in this format, right? I feel like it'd be hard to really follow this. I could dim the red a little bit. I don't know. Oh, white with blue overhead. That's kind of cool. That is actually pretty slick. Wow. Okay. Like you wouldn't even know that this was Naboo anymore, right? Changing up the lighting is wow. We're having some fun with this, aren't we? All right, and that's like all white. And then that's like blue over the top. My goodness, this is pretty cool. I don't know what you guys think. This is red over the top with white on the sides. Oh man, I don't know. We'll play around with this some more. But yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. All right, guys. The closest I can do to blacklight is kind of like a dark purple. Let's see. I'll kind of end it on that. Let's see. Kind of like that. That's kind of black light-ish. That's about as much as I can do there. That is about it. There we go. All right, everybody. That is going to conclude today's live stream. I want to thank you all so much for hanging out. And be sure to, hey, if you're looking for ways to spend that stimulus money, there's plenty of links for merch in the description below if you want to help support the channel. I definitely appreciate it. If not, that's cool too. There's plenty of links to follow me on social media. Check out Crabbok.com where you can find all of the AI stuff right there. I will talk to you guys later. Thank you again for hanging out with me tonight. Big thanks to my lovely wife, Sarah, for helping run the cameras while I'm sitting there playing. So that was pretty cool too. And that's going to do it. All right. With that being said, I will talk to you guys later. I want to thank you so much for watching, and as always, have a great day.